Hello, hello. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome, to another Assure for Life training. It's a pleasure to have you here. Sorry for the delay. Okay, I was taking care of a few new people that are gonna get started with us here. So it's a pleasure. All right. So those of you who don't know me, my name is Roque Montero. Okay, I am a division manager and consultant, of course, with Assure for Life. I've been working with this company for almost 7 years now, and it's been a great ride. Okay, so today we have training for existing consultants. So if you are new, please be patient, okay, because some of the information that you're supposed to get is during what we call a business opportunity meeting. That's a meeting that I host on Tuesdays at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. So the following meeting, like this one, is training for existing consultants. So please be patient, all right? So I am going to share with you here the information. Let me see here. We have more people here. And then we're going to record this for training purposes. Let me see here. All right, what else we have here? Okay, so here we go. Now this is going live on YouTube, by the way. That way, other people have access to it. So you don't see a lot of people here, but a lot of other people are in other different channels. So I am going to share the screen here with you. I'm going to ask you to please to have your mics muted unless you have a question. All right. So now what you are going to see here, what you're seeing now is our consultants web page. This is an open web page where you have find all these resources. Okay, like resources like where to find the presentation for the client, the um, the tutorial like to complete the application, and all these presentations that you see here. See, like the funeral assistance plan, the growth plan. This is our compensation plan, the consultant's guide, guide to success, digital flyer, logo, referral incentive. If you did not know, if you're new, the company mails a $25 check to any individual. They don't need to be clients who refer somebody to you who actually buys the membership. All right. So here are the bonuses that are available for our consultants, uh, how to use the back office, or that video on how to complete the application. This is the master referrals of the referrers. This is the form that you would complete when you have somebody who actually referred somebody to you who bought the plan. All right. So now today I'm gonna go over tools, okay, that are available, okay, for you to, let me see right here. See, we have all these tools available for you, okay? So we're gonna go over different tools as an example. Let me see right here. Seems like, okay, gotta move these windows here. So these growth tools are available. As an example, you can see here all the rates, okay, for all different plans that we have. This is available in the consultant's guide, okay? Remember, we have individual plans, family plans, and silver plans. If you this is training, okay? So if you have any questions related to the subject that I'm going over, please let me know. Just raise your hand or mute your mic, and then I'll be happy to answer your questions. All right. So these are other examples on the annual renewal email, okay, that clients get. Okay, this is an example of an email when a client is going to into their anniversary, okay, of the plan. All right, that's the opportunity that they have to change members. If you did not know, yes, in Assure for Life, members can be changed, but not just at any time. It has to be on each anniversary of the plan. Okay. Um, Now, if a person passes, then that spot may be replaced on the following anniversary of the plan. Only when the holder passes, that spot is get to be replaced immediately by any of the existing members or a new member. Okay, that the family decides that. All right. So let me see. This is an example of a text message that clients get, right, when they are going to renew in the month of their anniversary. See, your Assure for Life plan is renewed this month, all right? See this link to make changes, contact our customer service department. So when you click on that link, it will take you right into your own plan, all right? So without the need of a password or anything like that. It's a direct link to your own plan. All right. So I have here some frequently asked questions that are not in the list of Q&As on our consultant's webpage. As an example, okay? Since this is training, I'm going to go over this. When a member passes away, okay, how soon can he be replaced? We just went over that, okay? On the next anniversary of the plan, right? And here are the guidelines, okay, for that new person. The new person, if it is a new person, must be age 65 or younger, must comply with the waiting periods. Remember, we have two waiting periods. That person cannot have any of the four pre-existing conditions. Remember, we have four pre-existing conditions, okay, that the clients cannot have at the time of the application. Now, here reads, when the holder passes, he or she may be replaced immediately, okay, by any of the current members who is at least 18 years of age, or by a new member as specified above, all right? Another question, okay? If a member passes because of a drug overdose, do we pay? The answer is yes, we do. A drug overdose is considered suicide, okay? Therefore, we will provide the service starting on the third business day, okay, after enrollment and after the first payment has been made. That's how soon we pay in case of a suicide, accidental death, or violent death. Keep in mind that in life insurance, in most cases, if not all, okay, the waiting period for life insurance is 2 years. In our membership, it's only 3 days. How is that? That's how flexible our membership is. Now, another question here. Are we still a part of the National Funeral Directors Association? Remember when the company started, we were part of the NFDA, and we still are part of our associated with the NFDA. And then here reads, however, we're now not to them. I'm gonna mute you here on my end, and whenever if you have questions, please raise your hand or unmute your mic. Thank you. See, we will do business with a reputable and independent funeral home selected by the company, okay? That is not a corporate chain of several funeral homes under the same name, which is normally charge higher fees to the consumers, right? So that is willing to accept our terms and conditions at the time a service is requested. Another question here. Who regulates the company? In other words, who does Protection Plenitud, which is the name of the company, okay, answers to if a legal issue arises? Okay, the answer is the Division of Corporations of the state of Florida. That's where the company is registered, okay, legally. All right. So if another question, if a family selects a funeral home for their loved ones for the services, and then they switch funeral homes, which funeral home does Assure for Life pay? If the family switches funeral homes, they're breaking our contract. All right. Remember that the company selects a good quality funeral home on the spot, and the company will pay that funeral home. That funeral home is the one that is going to offer the service. But believe it or not, in some cases the family wants like to change the funeral home for whatever reason. That's not allowed here in this membership. Okay. the company will only pay the funeral home selected by the company. See? Another question. Is there any document or documents available that show the company's financial statements, like the assets, liabilities, and surpluses? Yes, the company simply does not share these financial statements. However, that's public records. You know, if you go to the state of Florida, where you see the company that is legally registered with the state, then you will see the financial statements there, right? Um, uh, Another question, can I recruit and offer our membership in all 50 states? The answer is no. Assure for Life consultants cannot recruit nor offer the membership in the states of Michigan, North Dakota. All right? Keep that in mind. Those are the only 2 states in which we cannot offer the membership. How can I make a sale? Well, easy. With the help of your sponsor or leader, okay, you read the prospective client, the presentation you find on the consultant's webpage, and here is the consultant's webpage, okay? There is a link right here that takes you directly to the funeral assistance plan presentation. Then you enter, right? You access your back office by clicking on the My Sales button, enter your cell phone number, right? If there is the first time, you'll see that you will have access to your back office using your cell phone number and an SMS message. Now in your back office, you click on contracts and then new contract. I'll show you that, okay? Don't forget to ask for referrals, okay? This is the video like to do the application, how to complete the application, right? Remember that that video is available in the resources page right here. This is the consultants app tutorial. That's the video to complete an application. The first half of the video is for you as a consultant to complete the first 2 or 3 pages, and the other half of the video is how the client is going to sign and pay on their end, wherever they are in a different state. Okay, that's why you can close applications in 48 states from the comfort of your home. You just send a link, a payment link to the client. Any questions related to that? Remember, this is training. If you have questions, please let me know. Okay. Now, where do you find the frequently asked questions? Okay, if you go to the consultant's webpage, then you just have to scroll all the way to the bottom, see? And then you will find, see, the frequently asked questions right here. Here they are, okay? There's a lot of great questions here with answers, okay, for you to learn here, all right? Now, I'm gonna go back to the these tips that I have here for you, all right? The bonuses are available in the consultant's webpage. This is an example of the actual contract that clients get, okay? Remember, there is a link for clients to access their contract. What is that link? I'm gonna share it with you, okay? I have it saved here. See here. Let me see here. Sure. Okay. Testimonials, clients Assure app. So this is the actual link. Okay. I'm gonna share it with you here on the chat. See? Let me copy this here. If you want to save this, then here is the link, direct link, okay? It's on the chat already, okay? So keep that in mind. If you want to check that, you will need your own family plan ID number and your password. What if you forget the password? Well, here it is an option, okay, for you to see your plan, okay, as a client, okay? I can just show you here real quickly. This is my own plan, and then this is how an example how the clients are going to see, the information. All right. So they will see the actual contract right there. Okay. So here it is. See, this is an example of a plan with the members, and check this out. Here's where you find the general conditions of our funeral membership. If you notice, it's only see 1.5 pages. That's it. That's how simple, how straightforward our membership is. We deliver exactly what's in this contract, nothing else. All right. That's why we're very pretty straightforward, pretty transparent. We don't need to inflate the benefits. As a matter of fact, when you start explaining all the benefits that we offer, trust me, because I was one of those who thought that this was too good to be true, okay, at the beginning. But I took my time and I found out that the company is for real, that it helps people in this area. The company delivers the benefits with no issues. Okay, for 73 years, this company has been doing this in other countries as well. All right. So going back to the to this, let me see over here. Okay, this is just a let's see here. This is just an example in Spanish. I have this information both in English and Spanish. So let me see here what happened with the okay, let me go to my drive here and I'll show you other tips that I have here for you. All right. So I have a file here for Assure for Life, and then uh, things that are going to be helpful for you. See, growth tools. I call this growth tools, and this is how. Let me see here. No. Okay, so I have other tips here for you. This is a client's email receipt as an example. Okay. When the client pays, all right, they get a receipt kind of like this one. See, simple email saying this is your plan reference number is your okay, your plan ID number. Okay. This is the consultant's $25 referral form that you will complete if you want to show you want to let the company know that somebody referred somebody to you who actually bought the plan. Okay, this is the form that you will complete. That form is available on the consultant's webpage, by the way. Okay, so let's see here. I closed the wrong window. Let me just go back there. All right. So any questions? Any questions, please? This is the opportunity for you to ask questions. All right. So I'll show you more tips. If you, I recommend you to prospect churches. You know, churches are very good prospect for that. Okay, because can you imagine if I have churches that are client of mine. If you come with a great letter, okay, that shows how you can bring value to their members, because people need to know about this. All right. We also have here, this is a form that you can send it to clients, okay, in for them to get motivated to refer people to you, because see, they will get a $25 check. This is a check mailed by the company. All right. And that's for every family that they refer to you who actually buys the plan. All right. So that's the form. I have this, different templates here. Example of calling a referral to make an appointment. See, this is something like, you will go like, good morning, Mary. My name is John Smith. Mary, Andrew refer me to you. How are you? Okay, I'm fine. See, this is just a simple conversation, right? Where are you from? right? It's nice to meet you, Mary. And then, the idea here is that uh, when if you don't know somebody, then you can just like start a conversation with simple subjects. Okay, this is now after you warm up that call, right, with some reference points, then you would say, Mary, the reason for my call is to know if you already have received a family consultation in your home. Then people are going to say, but okay, but what is that about? Then, of course, let me explain. See, I'm a family consultant in the state of Florida. I help families in the U.S. prepare for the inevitable and natural processes of life. I am passionate about this because it is something that everyone needs, and not everyone knows what to do at such a vulnerable time. Question: do you have a calendar on hand? Because now you can receive this help without any commitment or any cost. Okay, then you listen to them, right? And then you give them two options, like to set an appointment. Does Wednesday at 5 p.m. sounds good, or 7 p.m.? That's just an example. You select the times that you are available, right? Then you will say something like, I'm going to share my contact information with you right now by via text message, right? And then we will keep in touch, right? I am happy to know that we are going to get to know each other, and that I'm going to be able to give you tools that everyone should know. What day will bring you an important, that day I will bring you an important gift. This is just an option, right? You can bring any gift, or uh, you can also, share like a free will. Okay, that's something that we don't talk about a lot. It's because it's a subject that is the only uh, the only way that is related to assure for life is that when somebody passes, then it's good for them to have a will, but that's up to you. Okay, that's option. All right. So this is how you would call somebody who was referred to you. All right. It's just an idea on how to start a conversation. Okay, so you can have that tool. All right, as an example, and then I have other tools here for you. Let me see here. Let me see. I keep closing the wrong window here. My apologies. So now, do you have a letter template can we use to send to churches? Somebody's asking, do we have a letter template we can use to send to churches? The answer is yes. Okay, I'll get there. Okay, I'm just yeah. Dr. Kirby, that's a very good question. All right. So here we go. Now we have. Uh, okay, so let's see here. Well, I'm just showing you different tips here. Okay. So let's see. This is my issue for life. Um, my issue for life. Okay. So check this out. We have all other different tools here. And then these are just, see, I have this. How about this? Did you know that the company offers free psychological counseling to clients that, when somebody loses, like a loved one, sometimes, people, cannot they cannot think well, it's like they need help, right? So guess what? This is just a way that the client may contact the customer service department, and um, they can actually get help, okay, from a psychologist. See, so here it's new benefit for you and your family. All right, and we stand by your side. So you just call our customer service department, and they clients can set an appointment with a psychologist, okay, to help with that. Okay. um this is a different flyers. Okay, as an example, we have a guide to make an appointment as well. All right. So remember, this is a team effort in the sense that you should work with your sponsor, the person who is guiding you through the business. And Now, this can be, a meeting can be done in person, over the phone, or, via Zoom, okay? So as you see, your mentor, okay, your sponsor will do the rest. Okay, in this business, we have the opportunity um, to use the help of a sponsor or a leader that is willing to help to show you how to do the first 2 or 3 presentations until you do this on your own. Okay, what we do is pretty simple. All right. So now, when you set an appointment, don't give a lot of details, because the more information you give, the more questions, you're gonna get. All right. So do not mention things. Do not mention things. Okay, like funeral plan. Okay, or business opportunity. I'm talking about to set the appointment. All right. Um, so um, so they don't see. Otherwise, they will start asking questions. Okay. Simply, you may say that you are busy and just disconnect quickly, because again, if you stay there, they will they will start asking more questions. So this is an example of a conversation, how to set an appointment here. Hello, I hope you're doing well. I would like to share something important with you. Okay, when do you have a few minutes? Okay, so people, most cases will ask, what is it about, right? Then you may say something like, don't worry, it's a concept that everyone should know. What time suits you best, 6 or 7 p.m.? All right. So then remember, this is an example in which you would call a friend or a relative. See, somebody who knows you already. That's why you can, go straight to the point that you just want an appointment, to go see them, whether in person or via Zoom, okay, or even over the telephone. All right. So now these are just examples. Um, Now, how to make an appointment. I have a script here, how to make an appointment with your hot market. Okay. We went over that. This is a chart that shows if Assure for Life is worth it. Of course it is. Okay. I can show you here with numbers as an example. See, families, let's do the math, right? Families in most states pay $1,020. Okay, we're gonna focus on this first line right here, the one that I have highlighted. So families pay $1,020 per year, which is the equivalent to $85 per month to cover 7 members. If you do the math, that's only $12.14 per member per month. See, that's very affordable. All right. Try to purchase life insurance, with $12, and you're not gonna get a lot of coverage. All right. And here you get a lot of benefits, okay, for the buck. So now what that means is that in 1 year, one member would only pay $145. What happens if the person passes after a year? Well, the company has to pay all the benefits that we promised, which is, the funeral home service, plus cremation, plus the transport of the body if needed among states in the US. That's not free, okay? That's, somebody has to pay for that, right? Our membership pays for that and makes all the arrangements for the family. We also, deliver or transfer the body from the US to any country in Latin America or Haiti and Jamaica in the Caribbean. All right, that costs an extra few thousands of dollars. Guess what? That is also covered by our membership. So you add all those benefits up and you tell me that for $145 per year per member in a family plan, it's worth it or not, all right? Now, what if somebody tells you, oh, what if I die in 20 years? Well, let's do the math. Paying $145 per member, right, in a family group, again, then that person would have paid only $2,913. Please remember that the national average of a funeral home service was $7,800 in 2021. So now it's even more. Okay, so now think about this. Is it a good deal if the person paid $2,913 and they're gonna get all the benefits that we offer? Let's compare just the funeral home service. National average $7,800. Is it worth it? Yes or no? Of course it's worth it. See, person has only paid $2,900. All right, towards the membership, right? And the membership will pay the full cost of the services that we provide. What happens if the person passes like after 40 years of being a member? See, they have only paid $5,827. That's not even like the cost of the funeral service, which is again $7,800 nationwide, was in 2021, right? And then you see, it's gonna take 52 years for somebody in the standard rate states to accumulate $7,600, which is close to the national average. But keep in mind, this is 52 years in addition to the person's age when they start this membership. Think about that. So what if you have a mother or a father, let's say that's 80 years old, and then you're gonna add 52 years to that person? Come on, give me a break. I mean, who can last, like 52 years after being 80 years old? See, that means that they would have to die at day, let's say 132 years. Not, as far as I know, not many people get there, right? So the point is that because of the fact that we do not know when we're going to pass, right? Then, so the best thing that we can do when we face the inevitable is to have a membership that pays for all those benefits after the waiting periods. All right. Remember that we have two waiting periods. The first one is that we start delivering these benefits after the third business day after the first payment has been made, if the person passes because of an accidental death, violent death, or suicide, or after 180 calendar days if the person passes because of a sickness. All right. So let me see. Okay. Any other questions, please? Let me show you more here. Okay. So here we have message on how to set an appointment with potential clients. See, we already went over that. Contact information. Let's see here. Now payment options. Okay, payment options for clients. Let's go over that. When the client pays a year in advance, okay, the client makes an annual payment. See, the client receives months 13 and 14 free. Okay, you receive the full annualized commission on the next payday plus a $300 bonus. Isn't that something? Okay, so if you are in the standard rate states where the families pay $1,020 per year, so at the first level, 50% commission, that's $510 commissions that you get paid on the following payday, and the company pays twice a month. Plus $300, we're talking about $810 just in one sale at the first level. Think about that. That's a lot of money, with a product that you do not need a license. You can sell from the comfort of your home, right? And then doing the right thing for the consumer, which is awesome, right? Now, when the client pays semi-annually, right, like the first 6 months in advance, then the client does not pay the one-time $30 enrollment fee. And you receive your full annualized commission on the next payday, plus a $200 bonus. All right. So think about that, right? Now, when the client pays quarterly, and this is not common, but it's an option. The client pays the first 3 months in advance. You receive, and now this is when the client pays the first 3 months in advance, which is the minimum that the client would pay. All right. Now, how you get paid? See, you receive 75% of your commission on the next payday, and then the other 25%, okay, in the 4th month, plus a $160 bonus. So even with the minimum payment of 3 months in advance, you still get a $160 bonus for every sale, which is awesome, okay? So let's do the math here. $1,020 in standard rate states, 50% of that is $510 plus $300 bonus. When the client pays a year in advance, that's $810, okay? Now in the special rate states, $840, 50% of that is $420 plus $300 bonus. That's $720. It's gonna take you an hour or less to do that sale, all right? That's how great this compensation plan is. Um, as far as this is a questionnaire, okay, that if you would like to do like a survey, okay, this is available, okay. I would like to ask you some questions, all right? Like, have you been in a funeral service in the past 5 years? Yes or no? Do you have any idea how much a funeral service may cost? A lot of people do not. Um, when the time of your departure comes, check this out, who is supposed to take care of all the details? Your spouse, your children, your relatives, or your church, right? Now, if you or a loved one were to pass away today, would you have a funeral service prepared or taken care of? Yes or no? Do you know how you're going to pay for the funeral expenses? From your savings, your life insurance policy, your credit card, right? Have nothing, okay? Or the famous GoFundMe. Good luck, right? So, okay, so did you know that funeral services almost double the cost every 5 years? I mean, that's amazing, okay? With us, okay, the company pays the funeral, a standard funeral package, wherever the family wants the funeral service to take place, anywhere within our coverage area. All right. Then you start asking questions to transition to start writing the application. Questions like, are your parents still alive? Yes or no? And what are their ages? Why do we want to ask what the ages of the parents? Because we want to know if they are age 80 or younger, then we're going to give them the good news that they may protect their parents under a family plan. If you are talking to a prospect, please make sure that you are sitting down with the decision maker. Otherwise, you don't want to spend like a half an hour giving information to tell you later that they don't make the decisions at home. So please find out who the decision maker is. All right, the decision maker is. So now another more tools. We have a recipe for a success sale with a shirt. All right. That includes, number one, build expectations. Okay, contact new people to provide valuable advice without talking about the product. Okay, the use of the wheel is an excellent resource to achieve this. Empathize. Okay, it's good to empathize for a family to want to welcome you into their home and start a conversation. It is necessary to generate an authentic connection. Please be authentic. Make an appointment, okay? You're going to look professional setting an appointment. The consultant manages the agenda and schedules the appointment based on his route and always gives you options of day and time, okay? Mix the perfect ingredients for a great presentation. And that is a spoonful of punctuality, right? Very important. A cup of good appearance, 500 grams of explanation of the wheel and its importance, okay? 6 scoops of questions to better understand your needs and help you raise awareness. Okay, that's a strong point in our membership, right? What we offer. 10 tablespoons of silence to listen to your client and take notes of what he or she has to say. Okay. Put all the mixture in a bowl and personalize, okay, the plan in such a way that it adapts to each one of the members that make up the group of family and friends, preferably by creating 2 or 3 plans to protect the entire family. Remember that this membership allows a holder to own up to 3 different plans of up to 7 members. All right. That's why, as an example, I own 2 plans, right? One for my family who lives in the US and another plan for my brothers and sisters who live in South America, all right? That is possible in Assure for Life. Explain, please, all the benefits of Assure for Life. Read the presentation to the client. Perform an alternative closing, offering the client always 2 options, okay? It may be by asking, do you want to make 2 plans, or would you rather we focus on one for now, right? And then that's just a tip. Now, think that everything will be a success, and do not resell. Go straight to the closing and keep an eye out of the client's claims. All right. So for the client's claims, any questions that they may have, please make sure you answer all the questions. If you don't know the answer to a question, please, contact your sponsor or your leader in your team, and we will be happy to help you, close that sale. To close with a flourish, the best companion for this recipe is for that client to become part of your team, or for you to get many referrals. Don't forget to ask for referrals. So are you ready to taste the greatest success of your history? So that's just a tip, okay, when presenting Assure for Life. Now, I have a sales pitch in 3 minutes. All right, see, Assure for Life sales pitch in 3 minutes. And then uh, here is the sales pitch, okay, where that goes straight to the point. If you're invited to like a Facebook Live, or maybe a radio program, or they allow you to talk at church, for a couple of minutes, right, like an introduction for the pastor or the leader of that organization, okay, to allow you to do a presentation, then you can say something like this in 3 minutes. This is right to the point. All right. So if you notice, you would identify yourself, right? Whatever position that you may have in Assure. We are all independent consultants, family consultants, right? And then you might want to refer to the fact that we are the best funeral assistance plan in America. Okay. See that this plan pays for specific benefits, right? Funeral expenses in the US, Haiti, Jamaica, and Latin America, which is our coverage area. And the name of the company, see, remember, is Protection Plenitude. And this membership is backed by our parent company, Plenitude, a 73-year-old company, okay, a pioneer and leader of this concept. Okay, you want to say the fact that we are not a life insurance company, therefore we never deliver cash benefit to our members. Instead, our plan locates and pays on the spot the average cost of a good quality service directly to our funeral provider. So here are the benefits, and then you will go over the benefits, right? And then our plan also pays for the legal process, okay, shipping and reception of the body, and all funeral burial expenses in Haiti, Jamaica, and Latin America. Okay. In addition, our plan pays a round-trip airline ticket for the plan holder, and only for the holder, in order to attend the funeral of his or her loved ones within the coverage area. Our family plan, and here are the conditions for the family plan to be met. Okay, the holder must live in the U.S., must be between 18 and 65, and all that good stuff. See, parents are allowed up to age 80, right? And what I covered before. See, the waiting periods, the 4 pre-existing conditions that clients cannot have at the time of the application. And then you may say something like, our plan is easy to join. We just need the names and dates of birth of the members to complete this application. Our plan is very easy to use. Okay, we will well, this is this is actually this is the way the company used to do this. The company no longer mails ID cards. Everything is digital now. All right. So that's why clients have a link for them to check their own plan. All right. How much is it? Okay, our family plan, where you can protect up to 7 members, is only $840 per year, which is $70 per month, right? In the states of Florida, New York, California, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Puerto Rico. Or $1,020 per year, which is $85 per month in the rest of the country. Okay. Please remember that the company, okay, is not registered in Michigan or North Dakota, right? So company, we cannot offer the membership in those 2 states, all right? And then we're looking for independent consultants. See, you are always trying to, you always want to invite people to your business. That way you can earn overrides, okay? So that's just another tip, all right? I have another one here, like short sales pitch, all right? The plan is easy to explain. Okay, selling tip. Okay, Mr. Client, we have a special incentive for you during this month of March, whatever month you are at. Okay, would you like 2 additional free months of membership? And that's, they just have to pay a year in advance. All right, which is great. So here are like steps to invite your prospect consultants. Okay. Then you have all these tips, okay, available. Whoever wants to have those tips, they're available here. Let's see here. This is the flyer for company trainings every 2 Wednesdays. Okay, we had a training yesterday, company training, and that's every 2 weeks. All right, so in 2 more weeks, we'll have company training. You just have to click here where it reads join us, and it will take you directly to the Zoom link. Okay, so this is just a welcome letter for consultants. If you invite somebody to the business, I have a welcome letter, see, for new consultants. And this is here, this is just, you know, other tips, you know, that are available here. We used to give a will to clients. That's available, you know, that's up to you. So just for you to know that there is a lot of tools available, but especially in the consultant's webpage, you have all these resources here available to you. All right. So I would like to know if you have any questions. Let me see here in the chat. If somebody, I need to complete a presentation, this complete presentation information. Okay, great. I'll send it to you, Roger, to your email address. All right. So, Roger, do you have any questions?
Yes, the part of your presentation where you broke down what it would cost in 20 years and perhaps 30 years, I think. Is
Right.
that part of what you'll be? Yes, that. I love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just that this one is in Spanish, but I do have this one in English as well. All right.
Please send that
Yes.
to me.
Yeah, this is a very powerful like way to show clients that, you know, they will never pay more than they will get. It's as simple as that. All right. So that's
Yes.
why Assure for Life makes a whole lot of sense. Okay, this is for people with common sense. All right. So here it is. See, this is the version in English. So this first column here shows the, that through years it's worth it. Okay, to have Assure for Life anyway. Remember, we don't know when that event is going to happen. So the best thing that we can do facing the inevitable is to be prepared, right? When that moment comes, the family just contacts our funeral emergency line, and a live representative will locate a good quality funeral home on the spot. The company will pay that funeral home on the spot. That funeral home will offer the services to that member, all right? Anywhere in 48 states, Latin America, and Haiti and Jamaica in the Caribbean. Think about that, because, you know, the plan pays the transportation of the body, okay, among states in the U.S. or from the U.S. to those countries that I just mentioned in Latin America and the Caribbean. All right. So here are, you know, key questions to ask the client and how to transition to start writing the application. The application is very simple. Okay. When you, let me show you how to get to your back office. If you're new, remember, everything starts here on the consultant's web page. So in order to access your back office, you will go here where it reads My Sales, right? When you click there, and if you are logged in, it will take you right to your back office. See, like you see my back office right here. Okay, and if you're not logged in, then it will then ask you for you to input your cell phone number, and you will get a code via SMS, and that's how you get access to your back office. All right. These are just like pending contracts, okay, that you can have just to that whenever you cannot complete a contract on the spot, then you're able to save the information and come back later just by clicking on the pencil here on the right, and it will take you directly to that application. This is just an example, right? All the fields must be completed. This is pretty self-explanatory. That's why we have a video that shows how to complete this application. All right. So the first page, is only three digital pages, where the first page is information about the holder, right? Remember, we don't ask for social security numbers to buy this membership, right? People with no legal status may purchase this membership. How is that? That's a lot of flexibility, right? Then you will need, basic information for the holder, an emergency contact, and then in the next page, you will complete the names and dates of birth of the other members, and then on the third page, you're going to select the frequency in which that client is going to pay the membership, whether it's yearly, semi-annually, or monthly, and then you send that link to the client. That's why we have the video that shows how to follow those steps to sign and pay. Okay, so any questions? Any questions, please? Well, we have 7 more minutes to go. Do you have any final questions? If you don't have questions, go ahead, Roderick.
I'm sorry, Rocky. I'm just again trying to get some clarification. I have a funeral service tomorrow evening where they're just going to have the wake or viewing for 2 hours, and then the actual funeral service tomorrow. So the transportation costs from actually picking the gentleman up and then transporting him to the funeral home, and from the funeral home to the church for the viewing, and then from there to the cemetery. Is any part of that not covered?
The transport of the body from the funeral home to the cemetery is covered.
Okay, and okay, I understand. I apologize.
Yeah, it's okay. All right. So yeah, good question. All right. So yeah, if you're new, okay, we have a few new people here. Keep in mind that we do not cover burial expenses in the U.S., right? However, we do cover them in Latin America um, or the Caribbean, right? So see here. So please get with your sponsor, okay? So you can get this information, all right? We have group of leaders where we share this information. A lot of those texts, I created that is just to make this business a lot simpler, okay? We also have a letter to prospect churches, okay? So as an example, let me find the letter here. See, letter to prospect churches. Check this out. If you send this letter, right, to churches in your area or nationwide, it doesn't matter. It's just that, you want to first start like, in your area. Okay, so as a subject, I use something like this. Let's work together in an awareness program, and we will donate to your church. What is that donation? The $25 check that the company sends to any individual who refers somebody who actually buys the membership. So see, it's a win-win for a church to allow you to do a presentation. Okay, if you don't feel like doing a presentation, you don't feel ready to do a presentation yet, please contact your sponsor or a leader that helps you, okay, with that presentation, all right? If you have at least 30 members, okay, if you are part of our team, then I'll go to your state and help you, with those, with that presentation. How is that? Okay. So the letter will go like this: hello and blessed day, right? We are on a mission and would love to make an appointment with the person in charge to discuss our proposal to make awareness in our communities of the different options available to take care of funeral expenses, and more importantly, the most efficient way to accomplish this in the US and the covered countries in Latin America and the Caribbean. All right. In the process, your church will qualify for a $25 donation. Okay, so here it is, for every family that protects their members with our unique funeral assistance plan, backed by the strong credibility of a 73-year-old company, 73-year-old now, right? So based on our excellent service, we have earned an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. Okay, click here to watch a short video about our benefits, and then see, there is a link here for the benefit. This is only like a video that is only like a minute and a half. Okay, but it goes over specifically to the benefits. By the way, we're also expanding very rapidly nationwide, so we're looking for independent consultants. See, you want to also extend the opportunity for members of the church, to join you and your team if they want, right? We're looking forward to hearing from you, to have the opportunity to allow us to do a seminar at your church free of charge to you and all the attendants, with no pushy sales. It's just an educational, okay, approach, okay? You're welcome to schedule an appointment here, and then you might want to use, I highly recommend you to use Calendly. That's an app that allows you to to send a link to clients, and then they can set an appointment with you. All right, remember that name, Calendly. See, when you click there, then a calendar, right, opens to that person, and they will select a day and a time in which they want to, let's say, set an appointment. This is my Calendly, where people can set a 45-minute meeting or a 15-minute, right, 30-minute or 60-minute meeting. All right. So you adjust this in your settings. All right. And then if, let's say, if you do this part-time, then you can just have like blocks of times whenever you are available. Okay. So you are welcome to use that Calendly application. See, it's Calendly. It ends in LY. Question, Roderick? Roderick, any questions? Or you
No,
okay?
sir.
Okay, great. All right, awesome. So, all right, one more minute to go. Any final questions? Okay. Remember, when you have questions outside these trainings, please get back to your sponsor or the person who invited you to the trainings, and then we will help you, okay, answer those questions. We will be happy to answer those questions. If you want to check the compensation plan, remember to go back to your to the consultant's webpage. You click on the resources tab, and then you scroll down until you find all these presentations. Here is the compensation plan. We call it the growth plan. All right. And then you will have more details there about the compensation plan, right? So any questions that you may have, please feel free to call your sponsor or the leader in your group. All right. So I offer this training. Okay, I host this training every week. Okay, in this new schedule. Okay, Tuesdays. On Tuesdays is business opportunity meetings. All right, at 2 p.m. Eastern, and Thursdays, see, like today at 2 p.m. Eastern, training for existing consultants. Right. So if you don't have any other questions, okay. Thank you very much for your participation, and I'll see you then in the next meeting, Tuesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, business opportunity meeting. All right. So let me see here, Berta, Brenda. Okay, it was nice talking to you today, Brenda. If you have any questions, please call me later. Danette, Casey, any questions? Marvia, Roderick, Sir Jones, The True Loves, nice name. I like that. Vicky Arthur Berry. Any questions?
No
All right.
questions. I don't have any questions, but I just want to thank you, Rocky, for the presentation. Very informative. Can't wait to get started.
My pleasure. All right. Awesome. Who is your sponsor, Sir Jones?
Yes, it's Miss Angie.
All right, great. Awesome. All right. If she's not available, please go to the next upline or, and any questions, just feel free to also give me a call. All right. I'll share my telephone number here on the chat just in case, okay, if you are new or you don't have my number, in case you have additional questions, my name is Rocky, okay, Rocky Montero, and I'll be happy to help you. My phone number is 305-610-6709. There it is on the chat if you want to copy it, okay? Thank you very much for your participation, and I'll see you guys in the next meeting. See you at the top. Goodbye now. Goodbye, everyone.